We're Team PANDas, and we built Ollie, which is your Coursera assistant for the world. As a team, we came to a realization that the constraint on learning today is not in the supply or diversification of online resources, but rather it's in how we can efficiently synthesize and retain our understanding across the vast internet, as well as effectively curate good learning resources. With better direction, which we believe is the missing piece to online learning, you can finally simulate the advantages of being in a school or university like Wharton. Using our tool Ollie will find you resources that make consistent assumptions about your understanding and will limit the amount of time you spend wondering if a long book or video is useful for your understanding.
We built Ollie for all learners, from K-12 to university. Ollie is a 24/7 personalized course assistant. Ollie takes in your niche interests, backgrounds, and constraints, and uses that information to trial the web and other resources to give you directed learning modules. In each of these modules, it further gives you AI-generated dynamic questions, which help you master the content and fully lock in your understanding.
We built our model on Hugging Face under the hood, and we also use Streamlit, which is embedded in Hugging Face, as a lightweight runtime for our user interface. However, with industry standard toolkits like React, we could integrate an even richer set of functionality to our Hugging Face model with things like multi-pages, complex user state, and being able to keep track of the history of a user's learning.
So to explain how Ollie works, first you specify a topic that I want to learn about. So maybe I'm interested in convolutional neural networks. And then you specify some important or relevant background information. So for example, I've taken a few courses in linear algebra and calculus. And once I've done that, I can click Get Learning Modules to get my personalized learning plan. And so the way that this basically works is it'll generate resources starting from simple to more advanced. So let's, for example, look at this first resource that was linked to us, which is a chapter of an article, chapter one. And it explains like the basics of neural networks, and then you can see it gets more advanced. Let's say that I finish reading this chapter, I finish this module resource. I can click on, that I've done this. And after that, it'll generate an option to give a quiz question, which tests my understanding of the module. So for this case, here's a question. And if I want more questions, I can keep clicking this button and it'll keep refreshing questions every time. So that way we can test your understanding after each module. And as you can see, the modules sort of build on difficulty as you advance, and it's personally tailored to your background. So that's where you create your own unique learning experience.
With Ollie, there's endless potential and immense scalability. Some of the features we discussed included university course integration and file upload, so professors can upload materials which Ollie can use to help guide students master their content and also learn extra credit better. We can also look at using different models to serve people who have both general study needs and also niche specializations. And finally, just by improving the overall UI and experience, we can turn Ollie into the comprehensive all-in-one learning platform. Thank you for listening.